can we do about lowering the cost of daycare?
So one of the ways that you might be able to relieve a little bit of pressure on people who are paying so much for daycare is make it so that maybe like grandma or grandpa wants to help out a little bit more, or maybe there's an aunt or uncle that wants to help out a little bit more. What we've got to do is actually empower people to get trained in the skills that they need for the 21st century. We've got a lot of people who love kids, who would love to take care of kids, but they can't because the state government says you're not allowed to take care of children unless you have some ridiculous certification that has nothing to do with taking care of kids.
The rising cost of childcare is impacting families across our country, and JD only cares about people who have kids, so you think this would be an issue that he really cares about. But his solution for the rising cost of childcare is not really a solution at all, is it? He's expecting us to look to our parents and our aunts and our uncles, or anybody really, to watch our kids for free, as if that is the solution for this systemic issue that we are experiencing, right? Solution is just to find people to do it for free. How hard could that really be? His secondary solution is to lower the qualifications for childcare educators. Let me tell you, the reason people aren't going into childcare is not because the requirements are too high. It's because the pay is far, far too low. This is a posting for a toddler teacher here in the state of Massachusetts, and their estimated salary is about $30,000 to $36,000 a year. This is for a director role. They're offering $19 to $22 an hour for a director of a daycare. If JD really knew about the childcare crisis, he would know that millions of families are already relying on family to watch their children, but it's unsustainable and unreliable. He would also know that people are leaving the industry because they are just not paid well enough to stay in the industry. He would also care about the daycare centers having regulations and having qualifications for their teachers, because when they're unregulated, harm comes to the children in their care. It is incredibly important that we have state regulations for childcare. And then the education piece, right? Incentivizing people to go into early childhood education. We are losing teachers in public schools. We are losing teachers in early childhood because there is no pay, there is no respect, there's no value placed on that work. It is incredibly valuable work and nobody is recognizing it. And here's the thing, if he really cared about people having access to that education, wouldn't we have free college tuition or waive student loans or something like that? I don't know. Maybe any of those things would have helped. But here's the thing. JD clearly does not have a solution for this. He wants you to have a lot of kids. He doesn't care how you take care of them. Ultimately, that's not his problem. He just needs you to be having them.